Morning everybody, Damp Sam here. I've just been to this property in Huddersfield to do a survey, damp survey, and the lady, she's had a damp company out, a reputable damp company, PCA members, to have a look around the property because she thought she got some damp, and this company that's they're not a national company, but they're quite a big company over in West Yorkshire. That's all I'm going to say. Their surveyor's been out and he's had a look, and what reason why she rung me up was they'd said that she got dry rot in subfloor. Now I posted a video before of me crawling around in subfloor, so I couldn't really talk, but I'm just going to tell you what's happened. So he said that they possibly got dry rot in subfloor. Now this is a surveyor and he's saying possibly, so you should know or you shouldn't know. I saw photos and straight away I had my doubts. It looked just from their surveyor's photos that it was either cellar fungus or a mine fungus. It looked more like cellar fungus to me. Really thin strands that were wispy. And when we do as training, when we do as exams, all this is shown to us. We get to look at specimens. We get to look at bits of timber. We're showing videos. We're showing everything to do with these different funguses and rots, and you do a timber identification, fungus identification. So you have to learn all this stuff. Now this guy who's gone out to look at this property, she sort of tell me what it was like, and I'm not sure whether he was a qualified surveyor, even though this company is in the PCA. He's gone down there, and there's a few things with what he's done and his selling techniques, which are frowned upon. I've got their quotes, written quotes, and I've looked at it, and it's and selling techniques basically is from 80s, like window salesmen's. So one of the things he said to her is that he can spray timbers for woodworm from subfloor, underneath subfloor. He gave her a price to do 2 rooms. She's got carpet down above, and he says he can spray it all from top, which again, alarm bells ringing. He were only going to do it underneath, and she said to him, do I need it? And he's saying, well, we'll do it here. As like a preventative measure, which you can do these things as preventative measure, but if she's not got it, what's point in having it? Subfloor is well ventilated, and that was one of the reasons why I knew that it didn't look as if it were going to be dry rot. Because one of the first things you do with dry rot when you start treating it is what's called rapid drying. So you rapidly dry out that area, and that's part of the treatment process. And this subfloor were well ventilated. It's 1930s, 40s semi. It's got all air bricks in. When I went into the subfloor, there were bits of timber everywhere. And what happens with dry rot is you get like a fruiting body, and then you'll get mycelium spreading on stuff. You get spores and you get strands, and these strands sort of put the ends out, looking for food sources, which is wood, to take cellulose out at timbers, and then they'll suck all sugars out. Loads of timber down there. That's another reason. No spores, no strands, just these little wispy strands on bottom of the brickwork on about 1/2 metre. So that's alarm bells went ringing again. and guy's doing a treatment for dry rot in subfloor, and it's going to be interesting to see what he's put in his report. She's going to send me it when he's finished. I'm going to have a look at it. So and then price as well. He said that she's got above rising damp. Bear in mind, this property's got a physical damp course in it. He's gone with his meter and he said it plaster needs taking off up to picture rail. And when I've tested it, when you test it with search mode, it is wet on surface because it's condensation, and she's got wallpaper on, and wallpaper wall wet in corner in like a cone shape because she's got ventilation issues. Smack below each wall where she's got a smack below each wall where she's got this what I've diagnosed is low level damp is 2 air bricks. There's an air brick there, an air brick there, and that's where dampness is. There's some minor bridging. She's had it pointed outside, and there could be some blockages in cavity, but there's some bridging where I could see from underneath at subfloor, and it's on that video. I've showed it, yeah. And that's basically issue. So we're going to give a price to take skittings off and then treat it for low level damp, and put a system on that's going to be dry, and that's all that's needed, rather than hacking all plaster off, treating floors for dry rot. I mean, I can, that sort of half a metre or whatever, or a bit longer, I can treat that with a biocide or a fungicide, whichever we decide to go with. So these unscrupulous companies in our industry, and the reason why I do these videos is because I'm wanting lads who are doing damp proofing to go to PCA and get training, but these companies out there that's they've got dodgy selling techniques, and there's not what we can do about that. That's not up to me to be damp police. So all I'll do is I'll just keep telling. I'm not naming names because I'm under a code of practice, but what I'll say is there's some unscrupulous people. So you're going to have to make your own mind up, ask around, look at I don't know about looking at people's reviews, just ask people, and ask people who's used other companies, and if they've been good, then they'll probably be okay with you. But these companies that's getting a bad name, and there's no I can do about it, but it's just one of them things. I think it might be up to PCA to sort it out. So I might be writing a letter to them. Anyway, it's Damp Sam up here in West Yorkshire, where this damp company is based, and I'll do another video later on. So I hope this has been informative. I don't know how. Probably look at telling you to go and ask other people the views for damp, and do a bit of research before you get them in. If it doesn't sound, all I'll say to you is this: if what they're telling you, if you get a gut feeling that it doesn't sound as if it's right, this woman she just got a gut feeling that this surveyor were not telling the truth. She got just a little bit of knowledge, little did he know, but she just had a gut feeling. So just follow your gut feelings, and then ask about, do a bit of research to get a reputable company. When I go to do a job, I go to do a job to solve that damp issue that they've got. I'm not wanting to make any money. Well, I'm wanting to make money. I've got bills to pay. I'm not wanting to make money on the job. I'm not wanting to do bits that's not needed doing. I want to solve that damp issue, and I want to make sure that I'm not going back in a few months, in a few years, and I'm saying, oh, this has come back, or whether somebody's going to be ringing up saying, you know that job that you did, that didn't need doing, this didn't need doing. So I'll go out there, I'll look at job, and I'll tell them exactly what's needed, and then get a second opinion, and if they get a second opinion and they say I believe him, I'm willing to sit in a room. We'll both sit on couch, stare at each other, and I'll tell him why I think it's damp, and he can tell me why he thinks it's damp. And as long as it's not Brian Hindle, Mr. Professor Brian, I'll sit in with anybody, because Brian Hindle at Brick Tire is and Dave Cook, two damp gods. So if you're in their neck of woods, use them. All right, so that's Damp Sam signing off. Right, see you later.